This is the proposed shroud that we think might actually work out of the field. We had to fulfill a couple different parameters that were different than what most people would consider. First of all, we knew that out in the field, a shroud had to work. It had to probably be able to spin a little bit. It probably had to be able to adjust to different widths. And so we put all those features together into something that could bolt around the outside of a flange. And the final piece of the puzzle is that somebody couldn't get it off once somebody installed it. So all those things included, we kind of came up with this, what we consider a rather simple idea, but maybe it would be effective. First of all, the material normally would be stainless steel. We happen to have experimented enough that we wanted to get it down in alloy steel, so that's what this is. It's got the two outer sections, as you can see. One has a little bit of a cutout here. The other one is just perfectly round, and it has what we call a spacer in between that would assemble and bolt these two together. The purpose of the spacer, though, is twofold. If the flange happens to be a long ways apart, in other words, this one, let's say, was 3/4 of an inch or an inch apart, this flange would then take up the space in between and keep somebody from pushing the flange off. If it happened to be narrower, then you could come up with two thinner, narrower pieces. So it would be very adjustable out in the field just simply by changing the width of these little spacers. The second thing we wanted to do is make sure that would be easy to install. And so, assuming that you tighten down the screws onto the spacers, you could put it around the flange and then bolt the other part to it. Here we can see that the part is down assembled and the holes are lined up.